Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am barefaced. I just cleaned my face and put my skincare routine on. And this is what I'm looking like. I'm a little tacky, just a little bit for my skincare. So yeah, this will be a longer video. So if you want to grab a snack while I get ready, get ready with me, that's great. I pretty much did like my everyday makeup in here. From Project Pan to whatever I've been using every day. Mostly every product that I have is right there, so it's like convenient for me. So yeah, let's get started. But like primers and foundations are like scattered. I'm gonna use this No Pore Blem primer that I got from BoxyCharm back when like 2 years ago. Still going strong, still smells good, and I like it. It's in a glass bottle. I just use like a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make a get ready with me video. I just use it like on, important areas. And then I use like this No Pore Blem, which I'm almost done. I'm pretty sure like right here somewhere. It's very light. I can just swish it around in time. So yeah. I feel like, down. I don't know. Today I'm just like, should I do this video or should I just wait till I feel better? But you know what? It's Saturday. I got it today like by myself, so why not? So it's more like a liquidy, water-based type of product. I really like it. I do enjoy these two primers. I'm starting to like this even more. Just put it on the areas that are like have big pores and stuff. And then I frankened this, even though it's a little dark, but I like it. It does give me color, and I like pale if I don't use this, I feel, but it's really nice. I have this Covergirl Clean Sensitive Foundation with this L'Oreal Age Perfector like serum foundation, and it's like super dark, so I mixed those two in. And a little dropper of shiny stuff. Shiny stuff. It's like in here somewhere. I can't find it. Anywho, I love this sponge, Hank and Henry sponge from BoxyCharm. Yeah. Here and there. So I'm gonna use this foundation. I put this on a sponge. Okay. I use it on the sponge right here. Oh my. Today I'm just like out of it. I've been using this Laura Geller foundation brush. It was like $6 or so at Marshall's. So I'm like really happy. It blends in really good, so I'm not complaining on this foundation. It usually takes a long time for me to do my makeup, so I'm like, sometimes I want to film get ready with me, and sometimes I'm just like, it's gonna be a super long video. It's gonna take forever for me to upload, but oh well. I got so much pimples on my face. Just been breaking out. I think I've been just stressful, and I don't know. Life gets you and you get stressed, but stressing out by my hair, like losing more of my hair every time I take a shower, losing all my lashes because when I got COVID, just everything's falling apart. So my other phone cake dinner, it's got like this month until like 27th of this month, 23rd, something like that left on my service. that one's Straight Talk, and then I got AT&T. And I think AT&T worked better in my office than Straight Talk. For some reason, Straight Talk, it was like wishy-washy. I had to like walk around my house just to get to talk to somebody, but I've been getting great service. Like kind of getting my ears. And then I have to go with my neck. Ugh. So yeah, to me it's like a long process on doing my makeup. But you want to match your neck and of course your skin tone. Okay, I'm done with my foundation. And then I have my concealer. I drink in my concealers, my stick concealers. So I'm doing pretty good. And then I use this kind of brush, like a different foundation brush. And I use that. Especially with my dark circles. Oh, I hate it. I want to kind of get them done, but they're saying that is like a beauty you'd have to pay. I'm like, but it's not my fault that my eyes are like this. I have dark circles. I guess I'm just lacking iron, but still, like, I don't know. It's just ugly having dark circles. So I tried to like pack on concealer. So I take like a long time with my concealers. And then I go like in my nose like this. A little bit on my chin. And a little bit like where my fine lines are on my forehead. So, yeah. Just tired. Should have brought soda. I was thinking about, oh, maybe I should just bring soda because I'm a soda drinker. Like when I'm stressed, that's all I ever drink is just soda throughout the day. I know it's horrible. That's probably why I'm so broke out, but that's called stress on my part. Like soda is just the main course. And then I spray it with my Mario Badescu. I can't say it right. I do a good amount because I'm hot. But this is really good. This one is the aloe, herb, and rosewater one. So I just let it dry for a little bit and then I pat it down. I just washed this, so that's why it's clean. And it's the best time to do the videos when everything's clean. So yeah. So, and I don't normally wash. Like, I am now waiting 2 weeks until I wash my brushes and sponges, which is horrible because you should wash it like so often. But, you know, things get in the way and I'm just like, I don't like cleaning. So this is what I do. Just pat it down. Then I use this little sponge right here and then use my Ciate London. This is also a Franken powder because I had so many packaging with the same stuff in it. I was like, why not just Franken everything, you know? Like, they're all translucent powders. They're all foundations, just one's lighter and one's darker. They work pretty well together. You just have to like swish it up a little bit, but yeah, it works. Sometimes I get powder like in my mouth for some reason. Maybe I'm rough. Or just like I'll have my mouth open while I'm doing powder, but oh well. I always watch birds up on people's houses. So I'm like watching a bird up top of someone's house. I'm a weirdo. Today's Saturday, so I'm like, I don't think the mail's gonna come until like 2:30 or something, so I'm not worried about that. Then I put like white powder here and here just to like settle in, because it gets like really thin, and this is how beautiful we get. Gets all over. Put that in. I put everything in here. Got it from Walmart. I'm like, it's so big, like you can just fit anything in these cups. I got 2 of them, one for brushes and one for sponges and silicone sponge. And now I'm just going into my Franken powder. Actually I repressed this. That's what it is. I get confused with this. I repressed this so I can be in the center. So, and it looks like it's getting thinner and thinner every time, and I'm so excited. Then I want to put like something in here. I'm just not sure. Maybe another highlighter. I already made a highlighter, like cream highlighter, what you might call it, palette. So I do this. So like everything is now nice and smooth. I'm like always watching YouTube while I do my makeup, because I'm like, oh, I need to catch up on this person. Oh, I need to catch. Sometimes I'm not even subscribed to like half of the people that I watch, because I'm like, oh, you have enough subscribers. Why should I add? You're doing good with me not subscribed, because I still watch your ads and stuff, so you still get paid. So I'm like, but I'm not subscribed. It's like, you're doing pretty good. I just still watch you. But if I keep watching you and watching you for like months on end, then I finally subscribe. Like at first I was subscribing to bigger people, but then I'm like, what's the point? You know, I get better conversations with other YouTubers that have little less or way less and do pretty good, and they talk back. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they talk to me, like, and I'm just like a little person on Instagram, and that's where I talk to them at. Like I'll comment one of their like stories, so I talk to them. So powder, and it feels nice. This, I always check, like I don't want to leave anything out. I'm nice and powdered down. Because I hate being sticky. I just do. So next is my brows. Like my brows, I like to cover them because I always pull them out and I get stressed. It's stressful. So I Frankened 2 powders into one, and that's what's left of my Profusion powders, and I'm so excited. Like I had this for like a couple years now, and finally get into the last bit. Some makeups that I have last for years. Little me have so much makeup. Why do I, keep buying them? Because it's addicting. It literally is. Sometimes I feel like they should have like something like they have for alcohol and drugs. Well, they need, that Shopaholic movie, I forgot what it's called, where she had like credit cards. Well, I feel like, I don't have credit cards, but I, purchase everything with cash or, my debit card. And so I'll never be in the hole. So yeah, I'm just like shopaholic with makeup. Like I want to look pretty on my face only. Like, or like shopping for clothes. Sometimes I overdo it. Like the other day I went shopping at Goodwill. I just got a few things. I got 2 like jacket sweater things and then a couple shirts. I didn't do too crazy because sometimes it's like at Goodwill. But I like to go shopping there once in a great while. I look at Marshalls and Ross before I go shopping at Goodwill. I'm like, well, I couldn't find nothing. And I always look at clearance first, and if I don't really see anything, then I go to like $13 shirts, and then sometimes very few. Lately, it's been very few that I've found something lately. And then I've been using this Fenty Beauty one. I think it's in taupe or like light brown or something. But literally, I only got like a couple usage left, and then this will be gone. Uses. And then I'll be gone with this. So I'm excited. I kind of want to keep this part because it is like a brush. I like to use this brush more than a spoolie. So I've been using that up, and it just falls. Sometimes they just fall. And then after I'm done, I just go in and make it look good. Okay, and then sometimes my hairs will fall out. But it happens. I've been using this EOS. I don't know. And this one doesn't say. It's like a mint something. Then on top of it, this is like a more glossy lip balm. This is Kavos from like Ipsy. It's like a full size. So I put that, and then I put like my lip stuff on. My freaking lip product, which I'm so happy. I just dab a little bit. So of course everything's gonna go a lot slower when I just dab everything. And just do that. Simple. Fast and easy. Okay, now I go in with, I'm so happy. Like I had this for like almost 2 years, and it's finally like hitting pan on it. So I'm just like super happy. I use this kind of brush. I love the Luxie brushes, are my favorite. I still yet have to use my BH brushes. But this is like my favorite bronzer. I've been using all of them, just looks red. But this one looks like natural bronze. I can build it up. I can just leave it as light as possible. And see like a little tint of it. I just love this, and I love the smell. And I just like and go over here. Sometimes I want to hide that double chin, but it doesn't work as well because I still see it. And then a little on top of my nose, and that's just it. Like that. And then I blended in even more with an angled bronzer sculpting brush, just to blend it all in. That looks really light, so I don't mind that. And then using my cream blush, which I'm enjoying all 3 of them together. My Franken ones. And then I just like do this and dab some product on. So I like it like far. I was doing it like right here and then going up, but then I'm like, I don't know. And then I use like this fluffy brush from the dollar store. Dollar store stuff, you know, kind of amazed me. And then it goes on really light, which I love. The light tone, and then some on my nose. So yeah, just like try and take a deep breath and just making sure I'm okay. Like stressing out for no reason. There's nothing going on right now. I'm going to use my Project Pan Sailor Moon in ColourPop. This is From the Moon Pressed Powder Blush, and it's like a very light, like bright pink, and it still has the kitty face, Luna. So I go in with the second blush very lightly because it is a very pigmented blush. I feel like that one has more product on the other. And then I go in with a different brush just to like smooth it out, buff it out, and make it more better. And on the nose. Some on my chin. And then I do this just to more blend it. I like really light things on my cheeks. And then I go crazy with the highlight. I'm going with my IBY, and I repressed it. Did not franken this one just yet, but I'll be thinking about it. Maybe if I use more of this Franken one, that I'll probably add both of them together. Would probably be nice. It's like more on the sparkly end of that highlighter, and then I just mainly go in just really on my cheeks, and a little what's ever left I just go on the other parts of my face. And then I don't think any more highlighter are in my Project Pan. Sometimes I have to correct myself as it is or are. So I go in with the angled brush or use my finger again, don't matter. They both, you know, work the same. And then just stamp it on and swipe. I love this pigmentation on a highlighter. It's really nice. A little on my nose and chin. And then I like to go up with like very little product. And then I mix it all together. I hate like my under eyes. But what am I gonna do? I know I have iron like medicine, but I just don't like taking any kind of medicine. Like, 'cause it's hard for me to remember even on a certain time. Even if, you know, my phone, I set it on my phone, like, take this at this time, and it sets up. And I just, like, skip over it, shut it off, and then forget, like, a minute later. It's horrible. But that is the finished look, finally. But I do this. I do this though. I added this into so I can get more use out of my eyeliner. This is just like all 4 white shades. I'm like, what the heck am I gonna do with this? Even though you can put a base on, but I have been using it just for this area, just to brighten this. Even though I never really do this. I just like, how am I gonna use a product up. So I've been using that and just using the center. So it has like a really good dip in the center. I'm just going in just the highlight right here and then a little right here. I haven't been doing like a highlight right here often, but when I do, I do. Mainly it's like for this area on my face. And then I'm doing this just to look good. Okay. It just doesn't make a difference. Like no one really noticed anything up there. Then now I'm going to the City Color eye primer. It's like a putty. Sometimes I use my fingers and sometimes I use a brush, but I go half and half on using any of those options. And then a little bit up here. I heard a weird sound outside. Like it's Saturday. Nothing really comes on Saturdays. And then it's really like dead outside on Sundays. Okay, now the palettes. I'm going to show. Everybody's like they like palette bingo, so I'm gonna do that. Okay. Let me find. I'm just like trying to de-stress myself. For some reason, I feel stressed. Okay. My project pan, because they need to be used more than anything in my collection. Then we have Misunderstood, which I've been using that quite a bit, so I don't mind it. I love it. And Handbook for the Recently. I haven't touched any of my green palettes I've brung in. I'm debating now if I should just do one or the other. I do want Misunderstood palette because I'm so sad they do not carry this no more. ColourPop, bring this back. They just ended making more of these, so it's pretty sad for me. I'm actually gonna go in with Avocado Toast from BH. Two like rival, I feel like they're rivals because it's like people like BH or ColourPop, you know, and they're both in the same price range. In my mind, they're rivals. So we are going to pick, I think 15 shades. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay. I don't know. I'm just like, why? Okay, 1 through 15. Get a piece of paper and a pen. I got my paper. I just need a pen. Who's obsessed with these kind of pens? This is the only pens I mainly use. They always write. They're not like pens. It's like a marker pen. Okay. So I got that out. So we got 10, 11, and 12. Wow, okay. 10, 11, 12. That was easy to remember. And what do we have here? 16 shades. Does this have 16? 3, 6, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 15. Okay, I was right. Like, why does this have 16 shades? There's another roll, that's fine. Okay. So 1 through 16, we have 14, 12, and 7. 14, 12, 7. Okay, good. And then what I do over the scenes, behind the scenes actually, is count and swatch. So, and I write it down on this piece of paper. That's what it looks like after I'm doing. Fun. Okay, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have, yeah, we have this beautiful blue, the Fates. And then I start over here, and that's what it looks like. Ah, it's covered. And then we have 11, which is this sparkly black. Revenge, right here. Love the pigmentation on that black. And 12, we have Sing again with Sing. It's like a duochrome. I keep finding these duochromes and I forget that I have them. So it's like red to like a brownish color, and then it's like a brownish color red in the pan. It's weird because some things it's brown and then it's like red. So I think it's a duochrome. Okay, anyway, let's go to avocado toast. I haven't dug into this, I think once this year, and I'm like, what the heck? I need to dig it in. So 14, we have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah. We have, I think, guac. This beautiful green. Oh, I love that green. I love that green. Okay, we have guac. 12, we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have pit. More like, excuse me. More like, it's getting towards the fall colors. So that was pit right there. That matte brown. And 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. I don't know, like, my throat is acting up. I have acid reflux, so it's like, behind the scenes, I try to get it all. It's horrible, I know. But that is my color story. I think it's pretty. Look at that. I like to oh, what should I do? I'm gonna go in and just set my eyes with this one. I should have already done that with Sunny's. That's what it's looking like. I repriced it and it looks like, you know, oh, there's a moth. We're going in with Sunny's. I hate moths. I hate anything flying towards me. I'm pretty sure most people hate that. Like, I don't mind if it's just sitting there far away. But if you're just flying over my head in my personal bubble space, no, that I can't do that. I just can't. So I'm just going in really sloppy with this. I'm gonna fix it up in a second. I just hate holding things. And I just needed that just to like set it. And sometimes I don't set it and I forget to set it. And I'm just like, so that is the color story. Now I gotta think of what I should do. I might have to do like this ripe color green on the crease. I know green. I'm gonna do it. There's no like crease color really. So I'm going in with ripe. I have not dug. It swatched really good. These are really good swatched. Now, I don't remember if this... Everybody that is on YouTube says this is really good. So, and I love BH, of course. So, I'm just stamping it on and just look at it. So, yeah, it's good. So, yeah. On the crease area, just going in with ripe. I need to use my palettes more. I really do. I was like debating on Subculture or this, but I'm glad I picked this one. I do really need to bring in, like this month, we're already in the 2nd week. Oh my gosh, I leave on the 9th for California, PowerCon. That is He-Man. In the 80s, I was born late last month, like 89. So I wouldn't know really much about it. But I'm just going for the experience. I might get something. And, you know, Skeletor is going to be there, like the original voice. He's like 100 years old, so that's going to be interesting. And hopefully it is the voice. So that would be nice. And I'm excited because I get to go somewhere to California finally, but I can't find my little, here we go. I love this thing. This is from like Dollar Tree. So I got like 3 of these. I got one from BoxyCharm. I was like, ooh, this works really good. I was like skeptical. And I was like, I need more. So I got backups. I've been using this Dollar Tree one that looks like that. So if I see more, I always need backups. When I like something, I always need backups. You don't really need it. You really don't need it, but that's what it's looking like. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go in with Pit, the same palette. It's going in that outer portion. Stamping it on. That is really good. See it up close. I highly recommend, like a lot of people highly recommend this palette, and I do too, because I haven't, this handful of times I've worn this. So I'm like, yeah, I need to dig in more into my, you know, past loved brands. Like this was my first brand that I fell in love with, and I went to Ross and bought like that first edition. It's over there. 120, and that made me fall in love with BH, and I'm always going to say that because I literally fell in love with BH just using one of their palettes, and I was like, I need more. And this was like the last palette until recently. I recently purchased the Lost in Los Angeles palette, the old packaging, I think, or the new packaging. The new packaging. No, yeah, they only had the one packaging. I was like, no, I just recently watched someone's video. She had the comparisons of the Tokyo one. Now I had the old packaging of the Tokyo, and she just did the new packaging versus the old packaging, like if they did change the formula, and she said they did. Even though they don't say they did, she can tell by using them. Anywho, like I like when people compare like palettes to high-end to affordable. I like saying affordable. I don't like saying drugstore brand. Like I like saying affordable more than drugstore. That's just me. Just my opinion on how I like affordable. And look at this, is affordable. This is like $18, and this one was $22, $24, $22 plus tax. Gotta plus tax everything, you know. You can't just walk into the store and expect that's gonna be it. Okay, and then my glitter glue. This is like, I bought this on eBay like 2 years ago now. Still going strong. It's like a fake dupey thing that China likes to do, and it's pretty good. Like some of their stuff on eBay, I don't purchase from there. I just like to purchase what's in the US mainly, because, you know, nowadays I'm just like, I don't know. And plus it gets here faster. I hate waiting 2 weeks. I used to wait 2 weeks for my China stuff. I used my e.l.f. for primer. It gets a little gunky, but it washes off pretty good. I like to do this after I apply the outer portion of the shadow eye. Looks like, I don't know. I gotta fix that. Sometimes I gotta fix things, but that's fine. Like, these are like, really? Like drooping down, and I don't want that. I might have to go in with Ripe again and just look how it goes like over on top of that. I like that a lot. It like disappears my green. I'm like, no, I want it back. And then, yeah, it takes a little while behind the scenes for my eye look, but that's fine. Then I'm going in with this beautiful blue. Actually, yeah. I like to go darkest dark, and then a light. Amazon Prime. So going in with the face on this palette, the ColourPop now. Like my Ulta, they have ColourPop the same, I think it's the same aisle as BH, and I'm like, rivals. Even though ColourPop has a little bit more space than BH at my Ulta. And I am sad that my Target, which I don't have a Target nearby, it's like 45 minutes away. But I'm so sad that I don't get an Ulta in there. It's like in Phoenix, which Phoenix is like so far. Oh, and scary to go, like, to travel there. People's driving scares me the most. And going far and not knowing, like, you're gonna be okay on the road or not, like, driving is so scary to me. I'm just like not happy every time. I'm just like, really, we have to go that far? So I'm going in with this brush, and the only sparkles, I forgot I had this. So I'm gonna have to mix this one and this one and this one. This one I'm gonna wear right now with my rest of my lid. That is in the ColourPop palette. So it's gonna be like a grungy look. Oh, I've been wearing this like on the lid, and I've been loving that color. I always forget, like, oh yeah. And then I still have to find a duochrome in one of my Juvia's Place palettes, and people's like, there's a duochrome in that palette. It's like the Wahala number 2. I don't know why I don't dig into that one. That's so hard. Plus, when you have so many in your project pan that you have to, well, you don't have to use, but would like to use. And I know I can use that palette. Palette bingo is like awesome. I have so much fun having my phone pick out my palettes. I hear people outside. That's usually fun. I'm like, do people hear me inside my house doing videos? I wonder. Like I have my room like in front of the house, basically. So that's what it's looking like. And just like fixing whatever. Okay, now I need to, my foot's falling asleep. Okay. I do miss my dogs. I asked John, you know, should I go back with BoxyCharm? He's like, no. I'm like, okay. He's like, all the things that you get I don't like. I'm like, okay. I almost dug in with this. I would be heartbroken. Going in with revenge. I can't even say it. This beautiful black with sparkles. Going in, using it like an eyeliner. Sometimes when something is sparkly and then you actually dig into it to swatch it and all the sparkles is just on top of the glitter, on the top of the shadow and not like all the way through in the pan. I hate that. It's like you're supposed to be beautiful all the time, not just one time. Just going in like an eyeliner. I take like my, like I go fast when I'm filming and then I'm like not as fast when I'm like, I take a break from filming. I'm glad this phone is like keeping it up because after this it's just gonna be an easy straight going onto that, but I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to upload. It's not gonna be like on Wi-Fi. It's been actually uploading faster with just my service and I get unlimited. That's what John said, so I'm gonna use it like it's unlimited. And no hidden fees, like, oh, because I had that happen. I was with Verizon, this is years ago. I got my own plan and everything, right? But I think this is when they were first starting out as, you know, touch screens and being awesome with, going in with Guac now. Being awesome with their service, like, oh, there's no hidden fees, and then they're like, oh, you get Wi-Fi, but you know, I'd said, Mom, get me the one that's unlimited, and it was in my name, and all that greatness, right? Well, the bill actually came, it was $300. They said it's gonna be $100 for this phone and everything. Because my mom paid for, well, actually, I paid for the phone. I just told my mom, get it. I want it, get it for me. And the Verizon bill was $300. I was like, what? When they said unlimited for $100, they actually was like, psych, oh, really? You thought it was this much? No, yeah, I'm just like, okay, so I just shut it off. I was like, I don't like hidden fees like that. I really dislike that. And that just like, okay, you won't get my, you won't have a client no more, what, a customer anymore. So I just like, shut the phone off, don't pay it. So I'm pretty much like in collections at that point. That was years ago when, like, you know, everything was starting out being awesome. But nowadays, I'm like, nobody has to worry. Everything's unlimited with a great deal. And I'm like, really? Waited this long to actually have a great deal. And I don't have to complain. I don't have to shut off my phone. But, you know, things get better in time. So how you like my eye look? Tell me the truth. It's okay. Mascara does wonders. Alright, clean off my brushes what I could with this. Now we get in with eyeliner. I've been using this Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel. I love the gel liners. I've been liking the gel liners. I know this does not match. Oh well. I'm not going anywhere special. Just going in sloppy. Like, I don't like how the gel liners are like this. And then it's like really loose in the pencil. But I do like it. It does last a little bit longer than others. So, and I had this for like a couple years now. Okay. Now mascara. So I use this one underneath my lashes, under my lower lashes. So that's what it's looking like. A little grungy look. Not bad. I don't know, every time I do palette bingo, it always gravitates to this shade right here. I don't mind, I like the color. But it's funny how it picks that shade a lot. Oh, my lashes are falling out. It looks, ugh. Love this mascara, this Too Faced. Yeah, Too Faced. I was like, wait a minute. And then you get like a bald spot right there. And then your lashes are really thin. I did buy more lashes, but I'm just too lazy to put them on. I just don't feel like bringing it out, doing the glue, you know, I'm just like, I haven't done lashes in forever. And it feels like it weighs down my lid, and I'm like, ugh, does not feel comfortable at all. And then you gotta like snip it to, you know, cut it how you want it. I'm like, I'm not gonna do all that. That's just too much. I know I have the magnetic ones, but I still don't want to do that either. They work good. I don't even have an inner corner shade. I don't. I might do green, like that green. I don't have an inner corner shade. What? What? I guess a matte green. I don't know. It seems like it's gonna ruin it. Usually I put that white eyeliner on, but I'm just gonna freely do it. What do you think? Guess it's okay. I forgot I didn't put this on, and I'm like, totally forgot. Alrighty, so this is the last step of getting ready with me. What do you think? I know I put like a lot on my face, and it looks like really a lot. But this is what it looks like. Headbands really hurt like back here. I hate wearing them. But I like doing it, like wearing it while I'm doing makeup. Then my focuses are not on just like my headbands all the time. So this is what it looks like. This is like too like forward. They all look crappy. Okay. This is what it looks like. Did you enjoy this long video? It's like an hour long. Sorry. That's how I do my makeup. An hour long. That's why I always have to wake up an hour early just to do this. Just the face. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. Excuse me, I get like acid burps coming in. I should do like the rest of my project pan so I could just like say I've worn it. I have so much pimples. It's not fun. Like breaking out. I need a soda after this. That is my lunch. I don't know. My brother's like, I got leftovers. Well, he's like, it's not leftovers. It was like food left overnight. I'm like, it's leftovers. Don't lie. And then the Dominique Cosmetic one. Just to make it pretty. And then my Reptile. I don't really like mix it in. And then just thicken that up. I like to mix lips. It is pretty, like after you're done, it is pretty. Do that. And then, yeah. What do you think? I like the color with the eye look. Yeah. Please subscribe. Welcome to my channel. Yeah. Like, subscribe, comment. Bye for now.